last night I was surprised to see the Wheel of Fortune and Fantasy 2021 film directed by Ryusuke Hamaguchi was in a canopy, and wow, I have to watch this. And so I watched this and I really like this film. This is written by Hamaguchi and directed by Hamaguchi. So 100% Hamaguchi Ryusuke's film. And I could see his talent, in there. And what it is, it's like his writing is kind of, it's not peaceful all along. Kind of a suspenseful sometimes and kind of unnerving. However, the conversation style is very intriguing, and you see the surprises in every turn, that conversation. So you're hooked to see this. This is about three short stories in there. And the first one is the young, two women and one man story. And the second one is one woman and her boyfriend, and also her professor, who got October Prize winning writer. And so it's about that. The third one, which is my favorite, is about the two women, and not seeing to each other for probably about 20 years or something, and one of the women went back to this class reunions and so forth, and just to see the friend who she lost contact with after graduation, and so but she couldn't find her there, but she was walking around the station, and she crisscrossed at the long escalator of the station, and the woman accidentally there, and so I think both of them kind of recognized each other or something, and then they met. But that's very simple, but it's not that simple. The whole story is very intriguing, complicated, and also delightful. And I like the aspects of this delightful conversations and reality, and today's young Japanese peoples, or the young Japanese culture, or something like that. I think it's very, very different from when I was young. It's not like that. But today's, I think all the new information by internet and all these things is so different, and it's so refreshing to me to see his writing like that. And I think that's pretty much tells this Hamaguchi's talent, that he pretty much write the surprising conversation, kind of sometimes a little bit unnerving, a little bit, because you feel like it's going to somewhere very dangerous, but no, it never goes there. And something kind of enduring, but it's never be that way. And so it's like Haruki Murakami's short stories or something like that. It's like something like that kind of a feeling. When you read Haruki Murakami's story, you get the feeling of the kind of strange, but it's a fantasy and surprising and delightful at the same time. And so I think that's his talent there. And this is like a fourth film after watching Happy Hour, Asako 1 and 2, and Drive My Car. Wheel of Fortune and Fantasy is my fourth film to watch, but actually this one was made before the Drive My Car. And so yeah, it is kind of a good, very good film. This one got the Berlin Film Festival Silver Bear Grand Jury Prize. So it's, I think, a worldly, highly rated film there. And so I recommend for anyone who is interested in Hamaguchi or even Haruki Murakami, watch this film. And the other thing is that as an old-timer of Japanese culture, looking at them is like a very interesting Japanese culture there. I could feel the particular feeling, and it's kind of a very urban, maybe, and very kind of a sophisticated, maybe, or kind of like that. I think it's very different from the culture I used to know. And so yeah, kind of a very interesting, very intriguing. So yeah, just like I said, if you are interested in Haruki Murakami's, even though nothing to do with Haruki Murakami's stories here, it's all Hamaguchi's story, but it's kind of reminds me of Haruki Murakami. So I strongly recommend that. Okay, thank you. Bye.